It's verses. They keep making these Ouija movies. I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. Will, what's up?
Not much aside from the accidental color coordinating this week. John, I'm feeling a little verklempt. Talk amongst yourself. Ouija Deadly Reunion. It's neither deadly or a reunion. Talk amongst yourself.
Right. Also, this is the Ouija Experiment 3. Let's not forget. It is the third movie in the franchise. It's also called Ouija Warehouse, which actually is the most effective title because it is a Ouija board found in a warehouse. The Deadly Reunion part, you're right. We'll get to that because there's movies that have done the reveal here. There's movies that have done this reveal, not to spoil the whole movie, which makes it that there is nothing deadly happens. You're right. Is it a reunion? I guess with the reveal, it's technically a reunion. Though I think what they meant to do was to say that, hey, we brought back some people from the first movie for no reason because they have no purpose to be in this movie. But I digress.
And you see, this is one of those times where the multiple, the IGN doing their multiple title bullshit hurt them more than it helped them. Because, as you said, everywhere else, this is called Ouija Deadly Reunion. But they should have just stuck with Ouija Warehouse because, again, at least it was truth in advertising. There's a Ouija board, there's a warehouse.
Yeah.
You can't fucking argue that title. Every other title that they have, you can fucking argue is mistitled.
Yeah, it happens so much. But
like the Leprechaun's game, there wasn't a fucking game. Leprechaun's curse, there wasn't a fucking curse. Like
you're right. Yeah. You're right. But so there is a warehouse. And
there's a warehouse.
The warehouse is. Here's the thing. Matt wakes up there. I guess he lives there.
Hello. Are you there?
Right. But they also make it sound like they've rented it for this party, which makes no sense because why is he in a bed there waking up? I digress.
I mean, I had several theories going in.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense, but we're gonna get to all of it. Go ahead, Will.
I mean, seeing that's literally how it opens. Like, he's fully clothed in a random bed in this warehouse. It's like, okay, is this where he works? Is he squatting? Is this going to be, is he throwing a party at a storage unit? All these things could have been happening. Maybe he pre-gamed too hard and he just fucking woke up. But then why is there a bed there in the first place?
Yeah, the layout of this place is weird. Okay, so there's the bedroom that he's in. Next to the bedroom, there's just a room full of shit.
I didn't know. I thought he was gonna decorate with us.
Let's get this out of the way.
They makes his friends clean out.
Yeah, we're not even up to that point yet. I mean, there's more stuff. There's also a full recording studio.
This is Candy from Candy's Corner Party Supply. Book with us for the month of August and receive 50
across the hall for some reason. Then there's an office, and then in the back there's a photo shoot, video shoot room. Whatever, like the kind of like when you watch a Gonzo porno and they pull away and you see you're in a porno studio. It looks like a porno studio in the back, I would say, right? That's fair.
This literally looked like what they film a lot of those reality porn porn videos.
It's exactly that.
We found this random woman on the street we're going to like convince them to do porn for the first time, and this is the exact studio that they take them to.
That's exactly what it looks like. And so
That explains the bed.
So
And-
it's not really a warehouse. It's like a movie studio-ish place with one room full of garbage. So we find out that, but then there's like really confusing dialogue, like now they're trying to convert this place so they can throw a party there.
But it's almost party time, and I'm now suffering with a massive headache, and
Why?
it's because of you.
And like they keep insisting the place is like destroyed, but it's really only the one room that's full of shit. So Kay and Noah show up, and it's their job to clean the room. They don't even start. They don't even begin to clean this room.
Because especially since like the one girl keeps claiming, "Oh, my arm's fucked up. Oh, my arm is fucked up." It's like you're standing. Fuck you. Help.
Yeah, everyone's also injured, which comes into play later, and it rips off a better movie. There's a better movie that this rips off.
I'm sure there's at least 3 better movies.
This particularly reminds me of one movie that has the same exact plot and the same exact twist, minus the Ouija board. So they're cleaning this room for like 5 seconds. They find the Ouija board from the Ouija experiment, and I know it's the same Ouija board because the planchette they use looks like like a palette.
Ta-da!
Those are those witch boards, right?
No, it's a Ouija board.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Whatever. So this one girl, Kay, she's like totally into playing Ouija, and like there's the dialogue around it is just so awkward. It's like the dialogue is awkward, and of course,
even more so than usual too.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like they're reading off cue cards in like the most wooden. Like we don't act. Like you pulled me out of behind the counter of the Orange Julius, and now I'm an actress.
But I saw in the news, I swear, like, and they say this place is haunted and little spirits are floating around.
People died
haunting
here.
you.
So they find the Ouija board and they use the Ouija board. And of course, they use the Ouija board wrong. And then for some reason, Lynette from the first movie shows up. I want to point out, and this will come into play in my criticism later, it is not Swazina, the actress from part 2. It is Lynette, the character from part 1, who does not die. She does not die in that movie. Okay. And then she is like, she is acting the worst acting I've seen in all 3 movies all of a sudden, because like she is now preoccupied with the fact that people are touching the Ouija board, and like that's her whole character, and she's also acting like she's acting like a ghost.
Are you Lynette?
Yes. What's your name?
I'm Noah. Are you supposed to?
What happened to you?
I guess is the best way to put it. She's acting like when you see like a ghost in a real movie, and like they're a ghost on a mission, like she's acting like that, but as badly as you could act.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like it makes you like realize the Shyamalan twist before the big reveal.
Yeah.
And you should be able to see the strings on the cheap puppet show this bad.
But there's other characters. There's the one girl, I forget what her name, Marie or whatever, or Sandra, and she's also there. She's like organizing the party, but
she's party mom.
Like everyone just comes and goes at random, and which is also telling as to what's going on. Everyone just shows up and pops in and out. But then the real star is Star. Star shows up. Star is the entertainment. I don't know why you would. It is so. The whole character arc of Star is so weird, and Israel Luna has some sort of obsession with allowing his local drag stars to just be in his movies, and I don't know if he doesn't give them direction or if he's just like, you guys are improv professionals, say whatever the fuck you want. Because I've found in my experience with drag queens being in low budget horror movies, they just feel like silence will destroy the movie, because every second Star is on camera, it is stream of consciousness nonsense that people don't fucking say, even if you are a drag queen that doesn't know how to shut the fuck up, you wouldn't say this.
Apparently not. I hate people getting to follow directions. Meet me at the front. It's easy. Show me where I'm going. Easy.
As someone who has been accused of never being able to shut the fuck up, I can tell you right now, I don't say those things out loud. No one says those things out loud.
It is so. I feel like the only direction she was given is like, if you stop talking, we will kill the puppy. We will kill this puppy if you stop talking. That must have been happening. And then also there's just like
she has a bomb strapped to her stilettos, and if she doesn't stop talking for 60, if she stops talking for 60 seconds, then the shoes explode.
There's also a gratuitous shot of like her breasts for no good reason.
Right.
I'm not saying that, and I'm not being judgy. I'm just saying it doesn't fit in with this movie. It feels like she was like, I can show my breasts if you'd like. And they're like, you don't have to. Like, but no, I'd like to have my breasts out.
Thanks. Oh, God. Kiss me. Let's go. Hi, how are you? My name's Dara.
It is what it is. And then we also get like a Star practices her routine in the middle of the movie, which also is like cool. Thank you for the musical number, which is like not great.
Israel Luna loves his drag queens, but it's like,
does he love them, or is he just afraid of them?
I want to say he loves them because, like, at least, but in other films, the drag queens get to do more fun shit.
That's true.
And it's like maybe maybe there was like a random I'm not gonna Google this because I don't want to get put on any kind of random list. My algorithms are already fucked as it is, but I'm not going to like Google possible drag queen strike of 2021 because I don't want to know what kind of results I'm gonna get. But that had to have happened for this film. Like all the other drag queens had to have like called in sick or not want to put on their makeup and stilettos or whatever to find this fucking waste of plasma. But yeah.
I mean, you're right. So then it just, then all of a sudden, Michael, who, reminder, is Justin in the second movie, he also shows up, and he and Lynette recognize each other as characters in the same fictional movie.
Michael! Sorry. What's wrong with your neck?
Oh, it's just been bothering me.
And it's just, everyone is just confused, and it makes sense because if you're watching it, you're also confused until they go, and in the corner of the porno studio part of the building, there's like a weird metal like closet that has CGI lightning comes out of it.
Right.
And we find out that is a portal to purgatory. Fair? I guess.
Ish?
Or the whole thing is purgatory, because the reveal is, I'll pull the Band-Aid off. All the characters are dead. And the Ouija board, they're actually the spirits communicating with the actual people using an actual Ouija board. So it's like the others, but
right.
But way shittier.
This is ridiculous. Is that you, Candy? Is that Sarah?
And then they get over there, and we find out that all the characters died in like that warehouse had exploded, and all the people were in it when it exploded, and they're dead. Which now brings me to the gigantic problem with the movie. What the fuck are Lynette and Michael doing there then? They're characters from the first movie that couldn't have died. Michael died in the first movie. Lynette survived, so they're on separate trajectories as it is. And then when Lynette talks about how they died, she mentions how Not how Lynette and Michael died, but how Justin and Xena die in the second movie.
You were cut on your stomach, and it was so bad. You didn't make it.
And you were at the theater. You fell off the balcony and broke your neck.
It's like Israel Luna tripped with his scripts that he must have forgotten happened in the movie. He tripped and fell, and then when he put the scripts back together, he mixed the movies up and then wrote dialogue based on his trip and fall accident, which dovetails nicely into his amnesia and his inability to watch the movies he's already made.
You see, and maybe I'm gonna give Monsieur Luna more credit than he deserves, but maybe, just maybe, he thought that if I do this, then people would start questioning, like, maybe this is all like supposed to be like one, like all three films are supposed to be like the layers of a dream sequence.
Oh, like Inception?
Something.
No,
because like because remember like these remember how I said at the end of Experiment Part 2, where like when two of the characters die, like when they cut back to their corpses, they look like different people. Well, that kind of leads into this credence a little. I mean, obviously Occam's razor proves that no, he just doesn't know how to fucking like there was no like script coordinator, there was no like continuity coordinator, there was nothing.
no.
And there was just no thought put into this. But I think the way I think the reason why he, like, I want to say, like, he also seems the kind of guy who would like put on airs and go, oh, well, the reason why I did this is because of this. And
I'm not even going to, I don't even want to give him the chance to explain himself because nobody cares that much.
I mean, he cares that much, and he expects you to care that much. But if he expected you to care that much, he would have made a better movie.
I think he's just gaslighting us so that we go back to watch those movies again and be like, oh, I'm right. It doesn't make any sense. But then he tricked us because we watched those movies twice. I'm not doing it. Doing it. I paid attention.
No.
But that's it. Let's rate this thing. Will?
For as much as we ragged on this movie, is it the worst, the most vomit-inducing movie we've seen? No. I mean, it does have the shitty CGI lightning, but at least that's the only shit CGI that we get.
Yeah. And
they had the cameraman. The cameraman was okay. And because clearly the guy who was in charge of cinematography had, bootleg, okay, I don't even think he rented it. I think he just, illegally downloaded 1917 and thought, hey, what if we did this? And they did that because everything is like everything is shot like it's like one like fluid shot. So that was interesting, but that's the only interesting thing we can really say about it. So one.
Yeah, I agree. That cameraman was working overtime. That cameraman, I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Israel Luna himself. I did not stick around for the credits. I apologize. Whoever the director of photography and the camera person is, because they were hitting all their marks. It was the most divine choreography, way better than the choreography in Star's musical number.
Yeah.
But it's good enough for me to actually give it an extra half star. So I went up to 1.5 just because I was like, oh, that was neat. I said that was neat a bunch of times, and it kind of it juxtaposed against me going, that was shit. So it was a fine portrayal here. You might think, are we done with the Ouija experiment? Yeah, yes, we are. That's it. I think there might be other movies that like are adjacent to it, but I'm not doing that. But are we done with Ouija boards? No, because our next movie in the ITN distribution takes us back to another director we've dealt with before. We'll talk about who that is next week. But this next week is Ouija hosts. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know why those words would be together in a title of a movie. We're going to find out for next week. But if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror and check out the Letterboxd challenge at that QR code. You can also do the Pick Your Poison one, which we're doing for the month of October, at that QR code. Until next time, I am JWMaher, and that's Will Cohen, and this has been Versus.